Hey there, my name's Steven Johnson. I've been playing overseas now for 4 seasons, going on my fifth. Played my first season in Brisbane, Australia for the Korean Red Sox. Played my next 2 seasons in Austria for the Attnang Athletics. And then this past summer, I just finished up with the Moncton Fisher Cats of New Brunswick. And I'll be heading back there this summer as well. Was fortunate enough to live and play with David Burns, founder and creator of Baseball Jobs Overseas, and I cannot say enough about him or his work ethic. I lived with him for 1 season, my last season in Attnang for the Athletics, and I can promise you that man put in his time on that computer every single day, working on his website, trying to better his website. I mean, this guy was doing it all, and I can't say enough about him. He puts in his time. He really puts in a lot of work. Not only him, but now he has a couple players underneath him. I myself prefer everyone that I've played high school or college ball with that I think might still want to play or pursue their career. I get him in contact with Burns, and he's helped probably 2 or 3 of my good buddies go play in Australia, France, and the Czech Republic. All have had great experiences. All thank me so much, and in the end, I just thank Burns for giving them the opportunity to use his website as a platform to get, to keep playing baseball, to do what they love. I would say Baseball Jobs Overseas is probably the only place that I know that has the connections it does to get players overseas. I mean, to get players to places that might be tougher to get into or to know coaches. I mean, he's put in his time and he's traveled around Europe. He's met these coaches in person to get to to know them better and to let them know that he's the real deal too. And that's the great thing with Burns. I think about overseas, it's not just one level. Different countries have different levels within their countries. They have Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, and they all import most of the time at a lot of different levels. So even if you're not a big Division 1 stud throwing 90-something miles an hour, hitting 40 bombs a year, Burns will do his absolute best to find a spot for you. That's what a player wants, when they sign up for this service, they want, a good fit for them. And I feel like Baseball Jobs Overseas has done the research, has the testimonials from other players and coaches about places, and has the information to make sure that when a player does sign or wants to go somewhere, that they know full-heartedly that they know what they're going to get. And that's a big thing is, when you leave your home for that long, and you're going somewhere, you expect what they say you're going to have. I know Baseball Jobs Overseas does the best they can to make sure you're getting what you expect, and I think that's really important, especially playing for a couple of years now. If I were to tell a first-year player, it's just really do your research and know what you're going to get, because, once that plane leaves the ground, it's you're in it. The last thing I think that Baseball Jobs Overseas, which might be the most important, is when they connect all these players from the U.S. or from wherever to these different countries, especially in Europe, it really boosts the sport of baseball. Some countries are a lot farther behind in baseball knowledge and baseball skill than other countries. And so when we go there as players, as imports, we bring a lot of knowledge, not only in just our play and what we do on the field, but what we teach the youth. And it's really neat to see each year, even from the few years I spent, especially in Austria, from year to year, just how much they learned. The younger kids learned and got better, and it's because of the talent and the baseball that Baseball Jobs Overseas is putting into these communities, into these programs. Yeah, I said I could sit here and talk all day about them, but they're great people, great company. Yeah, if you have any hesitation or if you have any knowledge that you might want to play overseas, give David Burns an email, and he'll definitely set you right. So thank you, and good luck to everyone playing this year.